My name's Josie Fastner. I own Lions and Lanterns Inn. I never set out to have anything like this, but I fell in love with the building and fell in love with the idea of having so many people surrounding me all the time. So it was kind of impulsive. It's lions for the Bridge of Lions and lanterns because I always knew there was going to be chandeliers in the trees. So the Bridge of Lions has 4 lions, and no one knows this, but they have names. It's Fiel, Firme, Pax, and Peli. Faithful, firm, peace, and happiness. So we have 4 rooms, Fiel, Firme, Pax, and Peli. No one can pronounce any of those, which is fine. So those are the 4 lions. And then I have Sarabi as my female lion, which is depicted on the sign. It was important to me that it be a female lion because it's different, and I was starting out a new endeavor and really wanted that to be strong and feminine. I have 2 fort rooms, Fort Mose, which is the first free African-American settlement in America. I wanted to have it a part of the inn in a big way. So Fort Mose, and then Castillo, the Castillo de San Marcos, it's the fort in town. It's obviously a big reason people come here. Then I have Isabel. Isabel de Rios was a mixed race woman who sold little buns door to door, and she created an empire in like 1600 when women and mixed race people couldn't do that. So I loved the energy of that story, and I really wanted to put her into the inn. So that's one of our rooms. That's our fancy room. I love the garden, and I mean night or day, it's a really beautiful garden. The garden ended up being really important to me as a gathering space, as a community space. Sometimes we have bonfires, we have the classic movies, and just want it to be a place people feel safe and happy and welcomed. I never watched HGTV. I certainly never had anyone in my life to teach me this kind of stuff, because no one that I was really close to was interested in this kind of stuff. But ever since I was a little girl, I've been pulling beautiful spaces out of magazines and putting them in my little trapper keeper and just looking at them. It's so hard sometimes, so hard. But on the other side of it, you have something that you're so proud of. And I think the hardness makes it better. I want the inn to be a joyful part of people's rest and play. I want them to create memories here. I want them to bring their kids here when they grow up. I want them to come back again and again for big events in their life. I want people to have their events here, have their big parts of their life here, so that they think back and, oh, that was such a good, comforting space to have this big moment. That's important to me. That's what I want it to be. I really want it to be about the people. The spaces are pretty, for sure. I worked really hard to make them beautiful, but you gotta infuse that personality into it. And people have been so wonderful. I've had the best guests, the best, just over and over again. People say that this job is really hard, but not guest-wise. They've been wonderful. This is the foundation on which I can jump from. I'm so proud of it. I heard this quote a long time ago, and I have no idea who said it, and I've tried to find out, but I can't. You're gonna have to sacrifice in life no matter what. So why let the life you want be the sacrifice?